Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to give you a little list of some of my tips for keeping your horse nice and cool, nice and happy and comfortable during a heat wave or just a hot day in the summer. Right now there's a heat wave in the UK, but it can be anywhere really. If you're somewhere where it is hot, then watch this video. Okay, so the first tip, when you give your horse feeds, put extra water in than you usually would so that they get a bit more water intake, hydration. So for example, if you would usually put in, ow, that is so hot. Let's say, for example, you usually put in this much, so it's damp. I make them so soupy. I would put it easily that much, but sometimes I literally fill it halfway, almost to the top with water, basically so it's just yummy water, so that they want to eat water or drink water. You know what I mean. I'm gonna squirt you. Just kidding. I would never do such a thing to the delicate camera. You, on the other hand. No, do not splat it on me. Splat it over there. I do not want to have food splattered. Yes, go over to him. Yes, very good, get food splattered on him instead of me. Ow! Horsefly. So another important thing is to make sure that your horses have plenty of shade available. So here in the yard there's like these trees, high hedges more like, where there's like shade all over here. Then there's also the stables in there. Do you know what you're doing? I don't know if he was wiping his face or itching his face or... Oh, now he's dancing. So yeah, there's the stables there. And then also all over in the field there's like hedges around the edge. So at some point in the day there's always going to be shade. And also the stable's always open anyway, so they always have an undercover area as well. Hello, my baby! So make sure that there's either trees, good hedges, or like a field shelter in your horse's field. And also a sufficient supply of scratchies. That was the longest smile I think I've ever seen. Now, another really important thing is obviously giving your horses constant access to water. And when it's really warm, the water will obviously also warm up, and it will be more likely for like bacteria to grow and like it to get yucky. So here I'm going to clean this water bucket, fill it up with brand new fresh water, so they've got really nice, clean, fresh water that is very nice and enticing to drink. I've got my trusty scrubber. Let's clean. Oh, my lord, Mango!
I didn't know your snazz was right there. You snuck up on me like a little tiger.
Boy, this is yucky, I promise. You don't want to eat this. Mango. Okay, right. Oh, look at that. Oh, maybe it would be a good idea to have the tap turned on. Just a thought. I now have a very nice clean bucket, so let's fill it up with some fresh water. Lovely. Another important thing to bear in mind is about riding your horse. You obviously don't want them to overheat, and if it is really hot, I recommend you don't ride your horse or exercise it. Maybe use that as an opportunity to do some groundwork, just bond in the field with your horse. Or if you do ride, then make sure it's first thing in the morning or last thing at night when it's a little bit cooler. Now, another important thing is with summer, with heat and sun comes flies. So so good protection against flies for your horses. May that be fly spray or rugs and fly masks. Let's go put some of this on. Now, when I said rugs, I mean specific fly rugs that are made for summer with a really thin mesh just to protect your horse from flies, which a lot of horses don't really need this. However, Chino did start getting really bad bites from flies and like lumps, which Mango has never gotten. So when it gets really bad, I do sometimes have to put a fly rug on Chino. Especially if your horse has a pink nose like Chino here, sun cream is very important. He already knows what's coming. He doesn't really like sun cream. I am so sorry, Chino. I do not like sun cream either. But sometimes you have to be, what's that saying? Cruel to be kind. So you can get special horse sun cream, but if you don't have that, then you can literally just use human sun cream. So I'm going to try put this on him. Sometimes he doesn't like it very much because who does? Standing. Good boy. Good baby. Oh, I know. Horrid yucky sun cream. Oh my gosh, I got barely any on here. I should have got more. Stupid sun cream, I know. It's not kind, is it? Who likes sun cream? He always gets burnt like in his nostril, so I have to like basically put it in his nostril. I'm sorry. There you go, Chino. The suffering is over. Okay.
Oh, do you want your treat, my darling? Are you coming to collect your treat tax? It is a very understandable thing.
Like, I let you put sun cream on me, now come give me my payment. Okay, now another thing you can do is hosing your horse. Obviously not every horse likes this. Chino sometimes likes it. He will let me know if he wants it or not. He'll be like, bye, I'm out of here. Oh, do you want food? So I'm going to try hose him down. He has been a bit sweaty just by standing in the sun. That is how hot it is. But let's see if he wants it or not. Right. Do you want it or not? Yeah or no? Maybe he does actually. Is it nice and refreshing? Yeah.
Good boy. Does that feel nice and refreshed?
And I actually just thought another thing you could even do is if you have a sprinkler, put that in your horse's field and they can just go through it whenever they want. I honestly have no idea how they would react. Maybe that should be something that I try in another video. If you try it, let me know how that goes because I'm actually really intrigued now. But yeah, just like a sprinkler that they can go and cool themselves off with. Not sure if my horses would have enough brain cells to know how to do that, but who knows. This is a rope. Ropes aren't generally made for eating, but are like each to their own, I guess. And another way to sort of encourage your horse to drink water or even just get them a bit more hydration is putting apples in their water buckets and get them to do apple bobbing, because then not only do they get a tasty snack, they get more water, and also it's kind of just good enrichment to entertain them a bit. It's recommended that you chop them up so that it's not just one big round apple to make it a bit less of a choking hazard.
Look what I have.
Hey boy. And now one that I could arguably call my personal fave is giving them frozen snacks. So here I just have molasses mixed with water and frozen, and they absolutely love these. Some for you, and some for you. You guys absolutely love these, don't you?
Delicious.
Oh my gosh, Mango, the violence. Oh my gosh, Mango is like pushing his face into it so hard. Oh my gosh, I smell it. They've like got down to the molassesy part, haven't they? He keeps on spitting it out when it gets too cold. Don't worry, Mango, I do the same. Look, Chino's so kind to it. Oh my gosh, she just...